Good afternoon, children. Today you are going to learn about first lesson of economic development. What is development? The term development has different explanations and meaning. Development is a process of improvement and changes required for better living and existence. And development is a process that creates growth, progress, positive change, etc. In order to compare the development of the world countries, the World Bank and UNDP followed different criteria. World Bank or World Development Report follow the criteria of per capita income for comparing the world countries. But at the same time, UNDP Human Development Report follow the criteria of per capita income, health, education for comparing the development of world countries. Then developmental goals. Development is a process and goals are ever changing. Different people have different developmental goals because their aspirations, desires, needs as well as their life situation are different from each other. For example, a girl expects as much freedom and opportunity as her brother. Developmental goal is conflicting in nature. That means development for some may be destructive for others. For example, the industrialist gave importance to the construction of more dam in order to get more electricity. But the tribal people faced a lot of problem due to the construction of dams. That means they displaced from their own land. For industrialists, construction of dam is a developmental goal that become very good for them. But at the same time, construction of dam became destructive for the tribal people who displaced from that area. So we can say different persons can have different developmental goal. Development promises a real growth by enhancing total income and standard of living of a person. Different people have different developmental goals. The development goals are varying from people to people. For example, a girl from a rich urban family gets as much as freedom as her brother and is able to decide what she wants to do in life. She is able to pursue her studies abroad. Another important topic is income and other goals. People prefer to earn more income for fulfilling their daily requirements of life. Companies provide material things like money, but people also want non-material things like freedom, security, and respect of others. Some companies provide less salary but offer regular employment which enhances sense of security. In other case, some companies provide high salary but offer no job securities. They reduce sense of securities. Material goods are very important for our life, but at the same time, non-material things like equal treatment, freedom, security and respect of others also very important for our better life. National development. National development refers to ability of a nation to improve standard of living of its citizens. Standard of living of citizens depend upon per capita income, gross domestic product, literacy rate and availability of health, etc. These factors also considered as measure of improvement. While thinking about the development, we need to give importance to literacy rate, health, etc. How to compare different countries or state? We can compare different countries or state on the basis of per capita income. We cannot take national income to compare different countries because each country has different population rate. Per capita income is calculated by dividing total income of a country to a total population of that particular country. Per capita income of a country shows the standard of living of the citizens of that particular area. A country with a high per capita income is more developed than other with less per capita income. For achieving development goal of people not only want better income, they also want non-material things like freedom, security and respect of others. Here a table is giving comparison of Haryana, Kerala, Bihar. Per capita income of Haryana, per capita income of Kerala and Bihar given in that table. If per capita income were to be used as the measure of development, Haryana will be considered the most developed and Bihar the least developed state of the three. While looking the table, we can understand that Haryana has more per capita income. And if we consider per capita income only for considering the development, Haryana became the developed state and Bihar became the least developed state. But it was not true. If we look at the other criteria like literacy rate, infant mortality rate, etc. The first comparison between Haryana, Kerala and Bihar become wrong. What is literacy rate? Literacy rate, it is the number of people above 7 years of age who are able to read and write with understanding. Higher the literacy rate, more developed a state will be. India has a literacy rate of 64%. Kerala has the highest literacy rate and Bihar has the lowest. What is infant mortality rate? It is the number of children that die before attaining 1 year of age as a proportion of 1000 live birth in a year. It indicates the development of health facilities in a country. In India, Kerala has the lowest infant mortality rate and Bihar has the highest infant mortality rate. In this two criteria, literacy rate and infant mortality rate shows that if one state or one country, if the literacy rate of a one state or a one country is high, it shows more development for that area. Infant mortality, if the infant mortality rate is very less, it shows the better healthcare facilities in that area. In India, literacy rate and infant mortality rate, our state Kerala is a first. Another important criteria is net attendance ratio. What is net attendance ratio? It is the total number of children of age group 14 and 15 years attending school as a percentage of total number of children in the same age group. That means in the age group of 14 to 15 years, how many percentage of the people, how many percentage of the children get education or attending school. In that age group, large number of children. But how many percentage of the children attending school, that known as net attendance ratio. For the table already you notice, the first column shows that in Kerala, out of 1000 children born, 12 died before completing 1 year of age. But in Haryana, the proportion of children dying within 1 year of birth was 36, which is 2 times more than that of Kerala. This number is 44 in Bihar. Literacy rate in Kerala is 94%, which is higher than Haryana and Bihar. The last column shows that in Kerala, 83 children out of 100 aged 14 to 15 are not attending school beyond class 8, which is greater than Haryana and Bihar. The next topic is public facilities. Facilities which are provided by the government considered as public facility like schools, hospitals, community hall, transport, electricity, etc. As we know that Punjab has more income than the average person in Kerala, but Kerala has a low infant mortality rate because of better public system like public distribution system, which provide health and a nutritional status to the state. And also the government gave importance to the healthcare facilities through the establishment of government schools, primary health center, etc. We need public facility because we are not able to purchase all things by money. We cannot able to buy a pollution free environment with the help of money. In our life, we need to care that money cannot purchase all things that we need in our life. For example, money cannot buy a pollution free environment. So we need to give importance to avoid the pollution. Sustainability of development. What is the sustainable development? Sustainable development means development without damaging the environment. Sustainable development refers to development of human with at the same time sustaining the ability of natural system. It is helpful to fulfill the needs of the human being without harming the ability of the future generation. For sustainable development, we have to use non-renewable resources like carbon-based, originally designed fuel for the quantity how much we needed. Some renewable resources like groundwater will take long time for replenish. So we should use that resource in finite quantity. That means for the sustainable development, the human beings need to care more. So we need to avoid more use of fossil fuels, and we need to avoid the wastage of the water. Then once more I am explaining infant mortality ratio. Infant mortality ratio indicates the number of children who die before the age of 1 year as a proportion of 100 live children born in that particular year. Literacy rate measures the proportion of literate population in the 7 and above age group. Net attendance ratio, it is the total number of children of age group 14 and 15 years who attending school as a percentage of total number of children in the same age group.